Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12, 10, 60 red, 60 red.
Throwing to start this game. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Back to throw. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the extra point, here's Smith. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Reed now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Complete Derrick Henry. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. you got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Chase Young bringing him down there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the outside, it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
From the gun on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Saints first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They're going play action. Lobs this deep down the middle. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pull out in front further, 13-zip. For the extra point, here's Smith. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Trying for the deep ball. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Lamar now from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go, set. Ready?
Now come out throwing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. Escapes the pocket. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it? They'll throw it right over your head. These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
From the red zone on 1st. Catch made. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 20-zip lead. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. We aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
For the extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints push their lead to 21-zip already. Reed now to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another run for Henry. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. He's going deep this time. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And they could really use a good one here. Oh, and they fake it. Justin Reed has the INT. Intercepted by Reed Blankenship.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
1st and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's caught by Chris Olave. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40.
Pass play coming here. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Ready?
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? That one right down the middle. And the Saints grow their lead yet again. Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he'll fight ahead for a few. It's third down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
On third down, they line up on the wrong way. That one goes backwards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Saints take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Red, set.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Goes right downfield to Olave. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Field, set, ready. 33, yellow, ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Pulls it up to 7. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Let's go. Yellow, 22, red, yellow.
Motioning the tight end now.
Hut.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Forced out to his right. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Here's ready.
They call pass on second and goal. He will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yes, that's just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yeah. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. One drawn up here for Lamar. draw it up for him. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. A designed run. Jackson keeping it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he drives it up to the 24. Justin Reed with the tackle.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding a big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Alontae Taylor making the stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Blitz coming, Lamar. Complete beyond the marker. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Running once more with Henry. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards, no.
Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. All in left side. Get some space around midfield. Has room down the left sideline. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints piling onto the scoreboard yet again. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I got to ask you, the former QB, is this a point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have one touchdown today are coming over you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints continue piling on to this lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring an end to that, right near the 25-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Henry running left. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Henry. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And we expect to kick, but keep an eye out. They could give him redemption for the earlier fake attempt. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. They'll throw to start the drive. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of... Laps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Striker. 3, 10 black.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long for him here. Going deep here for the end zone. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Going with King Henry here. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And he's nearly going to get the 1st down, Brock. It looks like this one makes it up to about the 21-yard line. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Ravens football, and they're going to look for points here, no doubt, but might be too little too late for them in this lopsided contest. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Henry's going to try to pick it up, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They run it with King Henry. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Now a run with Henry. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. From the gun, a run for Henry. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the 1st defender. Heck, not even by the 2nd one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. They give right side to Henry. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Running this one left. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before they could get back to the line.
And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. He takes it at the 4. And he can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He's stopped inside the 10.
Okay, ready?
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. He cuts it to the right sideline. Free inside the 30. To the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints are running them out of the building.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Reed now to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Just one left for Lamar. Drawn up for him. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. This one's sent up for Lamar. So this a win on the road for the Saints. Man, they were facing a tough on defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Baltimore.